You're listening to Porn Free Masculinity, where you connect to your recovery and your destiny.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Move It Mondays. If you're anything like me, you'll wake up every Monday morning with this dread in your heart. I've got to do it again. I've got to get back into the grindstone. I got to get back to work, and I want to do it better this week than I've ever done it before. I want to make sure that my week is excellent, is the best week it can be. And I set that very high bar. And when I wake up in the morning, I want to make sure that I am doing exactly what I need to do. And with so many expectations and recommendations for what you should be, here's a question I have for you. How is that working out for you? I know how it works for me. When I get up with that high level of expectation and performance, it only takes a few hours, maybe even not even a few hours, to begin to falter and begin to fail. And I don't do the things that I planned on doing. I waste time. I don't accomplish the tasks that I know I'm supposed to. And then I get depressed. Then I get upset. Then I get anxious. And then I just want to shut down and move into those very destructive coping behaviors, whether it's eating too much food or watching TV or just procrastinating. Oh God, procrastinating has destroyed so many days and weeks for me. And I know we'll talk about that on future episodes, but this is one trick today that you can get integrated with, that you can move into your life so that you can get out of that performance mentality. I know you want to be inspired. I know you want to be motivated, but maybe there's something else out there that you might be, but maybe there's something else out there that you might be more successful at. Here's what I want you to start your day with. Each day, be yourself. Only you can be you. Now, what do I mean by this? Only you can be you. Rather than trying to fit yourself into someone else's mold of what success or goodness or excellence looks like, what is it that you want? What is it that you can do, that you can experience, that will make you come alive? You see, over the past few years, I've struggled with these two words. What should I do versus what do I want to do? I grew up in an environment where I was always given the shoulds. Be a good boy. Do your homework. Make sure you take out the trash. Make sure you keep your room clean. Make sure you go to work. Make sure you make a lot of money. Make sure you get married and have kids. Make sure you experience all the life that you're supposed to, because this is what a good man, a good person does. And if you grew up living under that weight of shoulds, I woke up every morning shoulding all over myself. There wasn't anything in me that was truly grateful. I was always trying to measure up to somebody else's standard, and that was toxic. In fact, I've gone so far as to get rid of shoulds in my life. And here's what I've replaced them with. I've replaced them with wants. I've replaced them with needs. I've replaced them with the abilities that I have, because I am the only me. You are the only you that will ever walk the face of this earth. Guess what I'm doing right now? Being the best version of Chris Inman. I can't be any better, because you know what? I'm the only me. Now, that's not a cop-out. That's not an excuse. It's simply saying that rather than trying to be a better version of somebody else or enter into somebody else's expectations, that I get to experience what it means to truly live in what I want. What are the things that I'm uniquely gifted for, that I uniquely desire? What are the things that I am excited about doing every single day, and get into that? That's similar to the advice that's said by many other people. Find something that you love and do that for the rest of your life. Yes, but also find the thing that only you can do better than anyone else and go after that. Make that the thing that you evaluate your day on. Have I stepped into my dream, stepped into my purpose so that I can become the best version of me today? Now, you may go, Chris, how the hell am I going to do that? I'm just trying to survive here, bro. Were you trying to get me to dream and imagine me being the best version of me? Well, that sounds like a ridiculous idea. Well, what you have to do so that you can be the best version of yourself is you have to take the time to discover what it is that you love. Where are your desires that you have never given a voice to? Where are your desires that you've never given an audience to? You've never given yourself the opportunity to say, these are the things that I want to do. Now, they're not going to be easy. It's not going to be like always playing all day long and you get all kinds of money falling from the sky. No, it's going to be work. It's going to be hard. Life is hard. But the reality is when you channel yourself and begin to discover what it is that you do best, you're going to have the energy and the desire and the drive to keep going, to push through the difficulty and to feel into exactly what it means to be the best version of you that you can be. So here's a couple of strategies to find that best version of yourself. Have you ever picked up a pen and a piece of paper and just started writing? Now, some of you may journal, some of you may have a diary, and that's great. And the reality is with journaling and with writing, what we can do is we can discover what we really want just by allowing thoughts and feelings to flow through our hand into that pen and onto that paper. I have found out more about myself and what I truly want by taking the time to stop and write down things early in the morning or at special times during the day so that I connect with what it is that truly makes me me. So journaling is a great tool to be able to use to find yourself and to discover what it truly means to be uniquely you. The second thing I would do is go for a walk. And I live in the deep South. So in the summer times, I got to get out in the morning and get that walk. Otherwise it gets too hot. But I'm amazed that when I go out, distraction free. Now, this is going to be the hard piece for finding yourself. Social media. And even you're watching this video. I'm glad you're watching this video, but I can't help you find what makes you uniquely you. You have to do that on your own. Get out and take a walk around your neighborhood, walk through the city, walk in a place that you really love, especially if you want to take a walk in nature. There's nothing more beautiful than getting out in nature, distraction free, and just listening. You will hear and feel and see so many things about you that come alive when you put yourself in a position to really engage the truth of who you are and what you love. Now, if you have an idea, write it down. If you have a thought, write it down. If there's something that comes to you that really makes you excited, write it down. These are the voices. This is God, the universe, speaking to you, telling you, this is what you find. This is what you see. And I will make you a promise. If you do the things that make you uniquely you, you will never have any competition. You don't have to worry about anybody stealing your thoughts or your ideas. You don't have to go out and make sure that you beat everyone else to the punch, because guess what? Everybody else is thinking as uniquely them. And you'll find an audience and a voice and a connection, and maybe it will lead to monetary success as well that you can really speak into, that will create your contribution to this world. Lastly, here's a great strategy for finding what it means to be uniquely you. Connect with safe people. There's nothing better than to find people who want nothing more than just to be your friend. They don't want to tell you how to live your life. They don't want to give you advice. They just want to listen, and they just want to be with you. And when you find those safe people who can be mutual with you, they can be confidential with you, they can be kind to you and accepting of you no matter what. When you find those people and you're able to connect with them, this is what's going to happen. You will see in their reflection of what you're sharing with them a richer and more beautiful version of yourself than you ever thought possible. God will speak to you through the words of your friends. So if you want to begin today and move into some greatness, move into some transformational pieces of your life, this is what you have to do. You have to start each day being your original self, being the only you can be, so that you can create the powerful impact that you were meant to give to this world starting today. And how do you get moving? It's very simple. You don't get motivated,
because motivation's crap.
You just start moving. Move into the best version of yourself right now. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing more about it in the days and months to come. Take care.
Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes. You can connect with Chris at pornfreemasculinity.com.